It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Legette. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At their 49-yard line.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Mekhi Wingo in there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. snap. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Here's 1st and 10. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. T'Vondre Sweat there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. Quick throw, taken in. Here's 3rd and 2. On play action, Young. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Second down and 8. Here's Young to throw. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Still on the move. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. And nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. They'll go play action with Young. Quick throw here is complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 7-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. On 1st down is Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 1st catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal, but either way, I'm coming away with points.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Very good kickoff, returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run. We'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And this time he's in. Touchdown Buccaneers. Now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Bucs will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Throwing right, it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. To throw, Young. He's going to look downfield once again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Carolina. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The extra point is up and through. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Panthers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time. On 2nd down, Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points.
And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Panthers will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Going up top. That is hot. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go. Panthers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Up the sideline to the 40. Give them 14 on that play. One 1st down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll look to throw here on first down. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. The motion man here is McClure. They'll look to throw. That one is brought in by Terry McClure. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On play action, Young. Quick throw, taken in. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as he's on to punt for the second time. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. Slot man in motion left. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats, and that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
From the gun, it's Young. Open man, right side, he's got it. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to be dragged down, but not till he's inside the 25. Young to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll stick with him again. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Back to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot.
And he will score. Game on. Trace Palmer. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Here's Young to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action with Young. He'll let one go down the middle. That one broke it up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw is Young. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got it.
And this one is blocked. So it is back to a 1-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Motion man set right. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They motion the slot man left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. You have a tight end motioning left here. On second down, it's Brooks. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another try with Brooks. And a minimal gain there, down to the 20. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Give inside, it's Brooks. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Young going to give it to Brooks. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now give on the ground. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners.